Kia ora, happy Friday, and welcome to Frogs on Friday. I'm Kirsty and I'm the team leader here over at FrogRecruitment. I'm running the show for today just because Shannon's off living a life of luxury in Perth and she'll be back next week. So on today's show, we will cover our regular Mahi Media, where we'll ask the question, is the future of work in New Zealand a 4-day working week? We've also got our hot jobs, that's across Auckland, Wellington, and we'll bring you some exciting working holiday opportunities across both Australia and from the UK. We're also joined today by Esha, who's going to talk to you around productivity in 2023. And lastly, we will do our usual and have a little look at the Twitter polls that we put across from last week and the ones for this week. So let's jump into Mahi Media. Is the future of work in New Zealand a 4-day work week? So as we are now getting close to the end of the first quarter in 2023, many businesses and employers have adopted a living with COVID attitude, which means that getting back to the office for a majority of the staff. This, along with some recent New Zealand statistics, revealed that nearly 70% of staff are starting to feel the burnout again. So we've asked the question whether the future of work in New Zealand is a 4-day work week. Across the ditch in Australia last month, our people-to-people group polled nearly 1,000 job seekers, and we did find that they would be willing to work longer hours in the day just so that they could have a 4-day work week instead, with a staggering 70.6% saying yes, they would prefer to do that. So there's several potential long-term benefits of working a 4-day work week, both for the employers and employees. So it's proved that it improves work-life balance. It can lead to a rise in productivity levels when in the office or working remotely. They've seen that there is a reduced absenteeism and turnover of staff and overall general job satisfaction. So let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think that the future of work in New Zealand is going to be a 4-day work week? That's it for Mahi Media this week. Now let's take a look at some of our hot jobs across New Zealand. So our first job in New Zealand is a business analyst role. It's based out in Green Lane, paying $35 to $40 an hour. You will need to have some sort of BA experience to be able to apply for this position. The position is going to be gathering valid data and information. If you do want a little bit more information around the role, then Shavneil is the contact to get hold of to find out if this role is for you. Our next position is a practice manager role based in Wellington. So this is working for one of the large law firms in Wellington. You will be looking after basically the practice, and you'll also have a practice administrator reporting into you. They are looking for someone that has had that practice manager experience, ideally in a law firm, but if you have come from a corporate service, then that works as well. If you are interested in hearing a bit more about this role, then get in contact with Kaylee on the number shown on the screen. So, in addition to our jobs across New Zealand, are you looking for a change in 2023? We can help you secure the right role across both Australia and the United Kingdom. So let's take a look at these. So first up, from across the other side of the world, we've got a design assistant role. So this position is based in London. It's paying $12 to $15 an hour. You are going to be working across AutoCAD. So they are looking for experience within that residential planning. So if you do want some more information about this role and want to reach out to Hannah in our UK branch, then give her a call and she can give you some more information. So we also have a job opportunity across the ditch from Australia. So let's take a look at a video now. And then we're going to be joined by Esha to discuss how to improve productivity in 2023.
Hello, I'm currently recruiting an exciting opportunity to work for a membership organisation as an events specialist. You must have previous experience working in large-scale corporate events, exceptional verbal and written communication skills, high attention to detail, and CRM experience. Now, this is an incredible opportunity where you'll be organising a diverse range of corporate events, both in person and online, having ownership of larger annual projects, including national conferences. Now, this role is offering up to $90,000 plus super, and you'll benefit from flexible hybrid working arrangements where you'll only be in the office 2 days per week in the CBD. Now, if this sounds like you, please click the link below to apply or contact me on the phone number listed below or put me an email. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi, Esha.
Hi, Kirsty. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you getting on?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining. So I've heard that you've got some amazing tips on how to increase productivity in 2023.
Definitely. So I think we can all agree that one of the biggest things that reduces our productivity is procrastination, and that can definitely be a difficult habit to break. So here are 3 tips to help you through it. The first tip is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. We often procrastinate because the task is overwhelming. Breaking that task into a smaller piece can make it feel more manageable and less daunting. This can also make it easier to get started because you only need to focus on one small piece at a time. The second tip, set specific goals and a deadline. Setting clear goals can help you stay focused and motivated. Instead of saying you want to finish a project soon, set a specific deadline. Saying something like, I'll finish the project by the end of the week, can help you prioritize your work and avoid putting things off. Tip 3, eliminate distractions. I know from personal experience, and I think Kirsty can agree, distractions can be a major source of procrastination. Try to eliminate or at least reduce distractions as much as possible. Turning off your phone or closing off unnecessary tabs on your computer can help you stay focused. If you can, try working in a quiet, distraction-free environment to help you stay focused. I hope these tips improve your productivity. Thanks, Kirsty.
Not a problem. Thanks for joining us. Definitely. I know that when I've got a task to do, it's really good to be able to turn your notifications off, because once those emails start coming through, it's great to just click on them and move away from what you need to be doing. So yeah, so thank you so much for joining us and running through those, Esha. Okay, brilliant. So now we are going to be moving on to our social media poll. So we're going to bring up last week's poll. Have you considered taking on an extra job due to the cost of living? So we had 55.7% say no, but really interestingly, 44.3% have said that they do need to look at taking on an extra job to cover the cost of living, which I thought was really interesting. It just showcases what's happening in the market at the moment. Looking into our next week's poll, we have got, so sticking with today's theme, would you be willing to work longer hours per day in order to work a 4-day working week? I think it's going to be very interesting to see what people are looking for, especially with 70% of people over in Australia saying yes. So let's look out for that one next week. And that's all for Frogs on Friday this week. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Esha, for jumping on. And I hope you all have a lovely weekend.